Livestream. I am Jules. When you join me here on my channel, you are one of my gems. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, talk triathlon, we talk trends, teaching and trucks. So today I'm just coming in and doing another live. I know yesterday I did one also. Um, I have been sick. You might hear my voice. I do sound kind of raspy. Um, so I did stay home from work another day. So I thought I'd do another stream. Um, Today I am dressed in my new trans pride uh, dress. I love it. It fits really well. I just did get another package with a very nice blouse. I'll try to wear this soon. We'll see how it goes. That's actually just supposed to be like a nightgown, but it turns out to be it would be a nice blouse. We'll see what day I do wear that. Feel free to jump in, hit a like, subscribe, start, jumping in the live stream, start talking with me and my subs. Here we do, like I said, discuss the 5Ts, transition, triathlon trends, teaching and trucks. When I talk about trucks, I do discuss my 2008 Nissan Xterra. Here we do, like I said, discuss the 5Ts, transition, triathlon. I discussed my 2008 Nissan Xterra, which I purchased for $1,500. It does have manual transmission, does need some work. I am slowly getting it, and it's in good shape running. Does need to clear one code so I can get it to pass emissions here in California. I had gotten it passed in New Mexico. So now California does have tighter emission standards, and it still kind of stalls on me from time to time. It does have... Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me get my eyes on here. Welcome, Sua. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Caitlin, welcome. Feel free to start any conversation. Just keep conversations polite. We ask here that the one thing we don't talk much about here is religion. I am an atheist, and some of my subs do have religious trauma. So, okay, Caitlin, glad to see you here. We always love to have people here. Feel free to subscribe, come back and join us some other time. Hit the bell for notifications whenever we are on the channel. On my channel, like I said, we do talk about transition, as I'm a 55-year-old transgender woman. And I talk about triathlon, as I do like to participate in triathlon. We talk trends, different clothing I do like to wear. We talk teaching. I teach on several topics, and we talk about, like, some preparedness tips, urban legends, and different types of preparedness tips, even some recipes. And we talk about trucks whenever I do new work to my Nissan Xterra. Please do keep some respect in here. My mods aren't here, but I can moderate my own channel too. Anna Lopez, I'm a transgender woman. So yeah, we do have a variety of things. ZZ, yes, transgender woman. Um, Josh, actually, it is gender dysphoria that one gets when they are, trans. Um, and actually, Blaine, I am a transgender woman and I do like women, so that definitely does land in that category. She's not here yet, but if she sees that we're online, she will show up. Um, and she's one of my best mods. My doctor did not lie to me. Serene or BCK. I did go to a therapist. Then I went to a doc for my hormone replacement therapy. Thank you very much, Serena. Thank you for being here. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. Everyone is welcome here as long as you don't come in to insult and disrespect. Uh, Religion is asked to, uh, we keep that to a minimum. Correct, Rosalind. There's no need to explain myself. I agree with you in that. Hungry Ghost, welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button, you guys. If you like the stream so far, please do subscribe to the channel. Um, so, welcome. Like I said, on this channel, we do talk the 5Ts, hence we call it, um, Area 5T1, where we do talk transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. Well, Brandon, parents should be watching over their children as to what they are watching on their channel. Thank you very much, Rosalind. This has been my favorite color that I've done lately. I'm going to be open, and that's one of the big things. I do like to be open on my channel. Um, I will say that if you come on here, and one day, like yesterday, I was doing pink. Today, I was yesterday I was doing pink. Today, I'm doing blue. Um, Before my transition, I did go through a lot of male pattern baldness, and and so I do wigs right now. So yeah, I like to vary the colors. I really like this blue, has been my favorite. Before it was my purple. I'm just pouring some water here, you guys. As you can hear, I do have a little bit of a cold going. I Well, Boogie Dad, you're the one that's being irresponsible for letting them just watch anything on YouTube. Yes, random. It is. Uh, from time to time, I'll just change it up. Um, and that it's fun actually because I can do different colors every day if I wanted to. And people misunderstand everything. Robbie, yes, I do. Thank you very much, M9M. Well, I today I am sick like with a virus, so I did stay home. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you from Tennessee, Southern Girl. I am in Valle Solitario. Uh, I don't do shots out on the channel. I will I will do um repeat whatever is in a super chat if it's unless it is something that you are trying entrapment with. Um, thank you very much, uh, Reboots. I just I'm just gonna check something on my phone, so my live stream might freeze up for a moment. Uh, got a message. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I just had to step off for a little moment there. I just got a text message. Krista, I am trans, hence my trans pride dress today. Um, and M9M, as you are correct. There's nothing wrong with being trans. Um, Reboots, I love the 80s music. I'm a Gen Xer, so music of the 80s was always the best. Hey, Boo Boo, welcome. Glad to see you here. Just waiting for the mods. I'm kind of modding myself right now. This is a stream, Ayam. Oh, the thing is, I'm gonna say something I might not am, or actually, reboots. The thing is, these haters come in here because something attracted them to come in here. So one, they're a lot of them are probably curious about being trans or have gender dysphoria themselves, or they're attracted to me. So that's why they're in here. So that's the the long and the short of it. They're in here because they like what they see. I don't do shouts out. If you drop a super chat, I will say your name on there unless it's something um, that's derogatory, because I do proofread what the what is said on here. Oh, that's your issue, Bridget. Uh, T. Mitchell, uh, that's your thoughts. He can't run again. Thank you very much. These are my newest ones. I do want to get some more. So I do want to try some cat eyes or in red or black. Um, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like today, I didn't do my cat eye or my winged eyeliner. Um, I just tried some different eyeliner. Drop a super chat. There's a little dollar sign at the bottom the of the stream. You can send a super chat, a super sticker, super thanks. That's all up to you. Uh, Cicadia, I can't read what you're saying. Well, uh, basically, I knew throughout my life, especially when I was in my teens, I would like to wear, when I was home alone, I would like to try on my mother's makeup, and my sister and my mom's clothing. Um, and that's basically um, what it came down to. And then, you know, um, I'm trans, McQueen. My favorite pizza toppings are pepperoni with black olives and mushrooms. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Please do drop a super thanks, super sticker, super chat of any amount. Uh, I usually proofread the comment that you post on there if you do post one, and then we'll give you thanks for it. You've never seen someone that's trans? Oh well, this is your first time. So welcome. Um, Whenever you do give money to my channel, 30% does go to charities. There's three charities. I split it in 10% increments. 10% goes to the Albuquerque Humane Mexico, which is like an animal shelter for dogs and cats. Well, let's just, we won't, I'm not going to acknowledge them anymore, and so, we'll just ignore them. They're coming in here. The only reason I know they come here is because one, they're curious because they probably have some, you know, interest in because they may be trans or they just like what they see. So that's why they're in here. So basically, I if you do drop a super, just I am a transgender woman. So basically, 10% goes to Animal Humane New Mexico. 10% goes to will go to the center here in San Diego, which is a place that helps out the LGBTQIA plus community, and 10% will go to the Epilepsy Foundation here in San Diego. Faith, I am a transgender woman. Singus, your comment needs to go. Well, yeah, it does take some courage to stream it in the way, but I want to show others that are trans that, they can do the same. Jason, no religion. I don't believe in God. I am an atheist. So we'll just take you out of here. That is one of the biggest things we don't talk about here. I actually belong to a church of atheism that runs here online. I do have a dog. I have a Dalmatian mix. Um, Very well said, Comfort. Yeah, people need to get out of the bubbles they've lived in this white Christian nationalist society and start thinking that things have changed over time. There's always been trans people. Even if some of these people are very traditional people that have grown up and are close to my age, um, there there was a show where I'm a Gen Xer, and there was a show called That's Incredible, and they showed a woman that was uh, transitioning to a man and a man transitioning to a woman. And this was back in the 80s. So, you know, people don't understand. Jesus loves. Okay, Jesus is my uncle. So, yeah, I know. Brandon, like I said, no God. I don't believe in him. Exactly. They don't know their history. Throughout time, there's been many trans. Even the Native Americans have lots of proof. There is a lot of cultural about being trans. Oh, Gorlandia, your joke is so used up. It is played out. You need to go. Um, Violet, if you're an atheist, I would suggest to check out my friend's website. It's called korhor.org. It is a church of um, atheism. It's fun. You watch his sermons on Sundays in the morning, and they're, you know, uh, they're really really good because all mainly everybody involved on that channel we're all ex-Mos. I used to be a Mormon, so you kind of, you know, many of us are ex-Mormon on that are involved with that church, and it's very fun. Uh, Cicacia, I'm not high. I've never even smoked a joint in my life. So I really know that I am trans. Exactly. I see what you're saying, Tom Ford. Yes, they preach a lot about loving your neighbor, but a lot of times they're, you know, I think that religions nowadays um, teach, I think they preach more hate than anything. Um, well, funny thing is, Brandon, I am on Depakote for my epilepsy because that's what it was originally intended for, but I do not need lithium. Me, I like working on cars. You can see my little check engine light here because my car does have a check engine light on right now. Been trying to get it fixed. I like doing archery. Uh, I also like to do triathlon. That's my triathlon tattoo. Um, so there's many activities of triathlon. That gives you three. That's running, or that's swimming, biking, and running. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button. Uh, President Farusha, I'm a trans woman. I just need to check. I keep getting these text messages from someone. I do need to reply. Okay, I apologize. I did get a text message that I had to reply to. Um, no, I'm not crippin'. I just have many different colors that I like to choose from. I do blue. I do red. Yesterday I had a pink. I have a black purple with pink on it. I have a purple. I I do want to say that yes, I do wigs. Why? Because I started transitioning at age 52, 53, and yes, as a male, to a female transgender woman, you already have male pattern baldness at that time, so you do need to go on, and at the beginning you will need to uh, do wigs. I know many of you probably online here that are male and suffering from the male pattern baldness probably wear a toupee. So guess what? My favorite color is teal, and I'm considering doing a teal wig next. Hey Ninja, just that's one thing. Once my moderator does get in here, she is like a ninja. She will start eliminating uh all the hate comments in in no time. What's with the high fives there? Bible verses. I'm a trans woman. Ooh, that sounds like a cool color. Seafoam green. Oh, that just looked like a high five, and that's what I learned that emoji stood for was high fives. Then people started using it as prayer. So you can go pray in your corner and don't come back in here because we don't do prayers here. Transgender Bible verse, transgender, just like God did with Eve. He took a piece of Adam and created a woman. Therefore, Eve was the first trans woman ever. They're actually high fives. I think you need to learn your emojis. Well, reboots, remember, do hit a subscribe. Um, but have a good day. Hope to see you back. Bible verse, I have read the Bible. I grew up as a Catholic, going to Catholic school, and thank you much, Reboots. And I also converted to Mormonism in my 20s, and I have read the Bible, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. So, um, you know, I've read scripture. And Farusha, I don't believe in God. I am an atheist now. Yes, I've read Genesis, and I read that God took an Adam didn't have a partner, so he took a piece of Adam, which was his rib, and therefore created a woman from it. And to me, that means that he created a woman from a man, so that makes Eve a transform of Adam. How much do you truly know about the Bible? Do you know that Adam had another wife? Uh, Mira, André, a lo mejor no sabes que yo sé español, um, y yo soy una mujer transexual. Entonces tú tienes que aprender lo que es. Tú a lo mejor no sabes que yo sé español. Like I said, one way, you know, one way, I don't believe in God, so don't bring God into my stream. I do have followers in here or subscribers that do have religious trauma. So let's just quit the God talk, and if not, once I get one of my mods in here, they will you know eliminate from everybody. They will take them out of here and block them. What makes me trans is that throughout my life I grew up feeling in the that I was in the incorrect body. So I went to therapy. They diagnosed me with gender dysphoria, and sure um, enough, I was told that one of the biggest things that would relieve what's called dysphoria, if you don't know what that means you feel incorrect in your body, would be Joseph, welcome. So, guys, I one of my mods has now come in here, and they know the rules of who to start taking out of the stream. Um, yes, Sinchi, I am trans. I actually did see a therapist, and they're the ones that diagnosed me with gender dysphoria. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are doing fantastic. Uh, just to let you know, if you're going to come in and hate in here, one of my uh, mods just showed up, and I have the goats when it comes to mods. Um, well said, Joseph. Yes, if God was real, he would hate hateful people. But really, when you read the Bible, you can see that there was many times when Jesus himself was hateful, that he uh, at one point did throw over, you know, tables and stuff like that. So, and they also said that God was a God to be fear of. Well, that's what we need to do, because if there are a bunch of zombies just doing some hate. Cubby Drew, yes, they do need an offensive line. Hello, Reggie. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Well, hello there. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome, everyone. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Adios, Kathy. Que tenga buen día. Reggie, what do I need to justify? There's nothing to justify. I am who I am. Uh, why don't you justify yourself being who you are? We are streaming, and my you know, ooh, Joseph, I had never thought of that one. I love it. That's awesome, Cubby Drew. Where are you located? Tesco, yes. This is who I am. The only play I'm not gonna say full time because I cannot present as myself as at work because I am a federal employee. And right now with the administration, I was gonna watch that this morning, Joseph. Yeah, I went on Disney to see if a new episode of Scrubs had dropped, but they haven't. Oh, Mark Oliver. Sure, I'm sure yours are too. Have you ever had a concussion? Uh, Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream with Jules. Everyone is welcome here. Please keep your comments respectful. Lots of women look like me. Yeah, it's a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's more like, you know, what, 20 years later, and it's really cool. I'm gonna tell you, Scrubs is one of the most realistic medical shows there's been out there. Now, The Pit is very realistic also. Thing about Scrubs, and people, my sister didn't believe me for a very long time. The thing is, Scrubs does show the comedic side of us, what we do think, kind of like when I know, Joe, and you know, even out there in New Mexico, it would have been hard because I had a very hardcore conservative nurse that I worked with, and she would call trans people "its," I know one person that's not non-binary and that's their pronouns is it and its, but with me, I used she, her, hers, but she would not have accepted me as a she. She would have been, ER was good. In fact, because I was an ER nurse, but watching the pit is very realistic from working in ER because that's pretty cool that they brought Noah Wiley back in that. But from ER, the thing about the pit, it does show the reality of people spending nights in the ER, even 2, 3 days in there, because hospital rooms run out. Oh, that's cool, Joseph. Well, thank you very much, Steve. It's probably my favorite. Welcome, everyone. Please do hit that like button, subscribe. We are working our way up to that goal of 5,100. Um, you know, um, we're at 4686. Let's maybe try to hit the 4,700 mark. Drew Dog, we are having a stream. That's what's going on here. Uh, oh, thank you. Cubby Blue. Yeah, it is kind of a Cubby Blue. Um, are you excited for baseball season? I've already got at least one set of tickets to Padres game for Memorial Day weekend. I have learned to accept myself. So I think you need to uh, change what you say. Is that where you're going, Ghost? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Well, thank you very much, Carlo. Yeah, I've already got some Padres tickets. I'll be on the third and home baseline, more towards like on a field level, looking over towards the scoreboard. Go ahead, Drew Dog. You can ask a question as long as you keep them respectful. I'll answer them if they're respectful. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I do want to ask for those that have been, that are subs to my channel. I've started my kind of a new. You guys may have noticed I started like a new short AI series. I hope you guys have liked it. It's about the medics, Jules and Karina. A lot of that is actually based on calls that and patients that I had in the emergency room. So it it kind of was a little inspiration, and now Matthias, thank you. And it's basically based on real life experiences that I had. Um, I see that's up to you. That's a lot of things when you are, you may be born, they assign you a certain sex at birth, but throughout time you may develop feeling a different way. So I was assigned male at birth, but I did you know I felt like it throughout my life. I felt more feminine. So I am a trans woman. I picked the color blue because I like it. Why not? Yeah, I know a lot of people, and Joseph, I know a lot of people don't like AI. Um, so, you know, I'm just having fun with it. At least I'm using it for having fun and making a little like digital series of characters. I may start adding some other characters to it. I just need to get some permission as from the people that I want to add. Um, Dressed like this, I would, Drew Dog, I would use a women's restroom. Thank you, Joseph. There when you get into that Drew Dog, it does get. Thank you, Rice. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Um, you know, hit the notification bell for other to be here for other streams. Um, because if I go like this into, of course, Joseph, going ghost, that's fine. You can be disappointed in whatever. Chef, welcome to the stream. Well, welcome, Thomas. That's my dog's name. My daughter still calls my me dad, or and that that's fine. Welcome, Christian girl. Thank you for the compliment. Cardinal, what do you mean by the weird side of YouTube? Lono, I've already gone to therapy. See you where, Thomas? Welcome, everyone. We can, start talking about any topic as long as comments are kept respectful. Um, that's what the channel is about, being respectful with each other. We can talk about any of the five T's, being transition, triathlon, um, trends, teaching, and trucks. No, I'm not from the Middle East. I live in the US. Flory, welcome to the stream. Intolerant um, of trans people. I'm gonna tell you, it was probably the nurse I worked with over in or even my ex. She didn't accept me, anything about my uh, transition. And when I first started, well, at least when you first come out, you may start, you know, may come out and you may, uh, encounter issues with, family or anything. And you start to cross dress mainly. And then, like, I started using makeup and she found some of my makeup and then, some of the clothing. And then came the most tolerant was actually a good friend of mine that's very, very conservative. She accepts me for who I am. She's a big Trump supporter, but she accepts who I am. No, I have never seen murder drones. My name is Jules. I go by Jules. My full name, I use Jules, but it's derived from Juliana. It's probably the tire companies don't come out with it, so people will keep buying them. It's a dress, actually, Joseph. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. I actually use a double N in it. Joseph, middle name, I use Tristana, Tristanna. Matt, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Well, thank you very much, Matt. I'll take that as a compliment. We are doing fantastic today. We're in less than an hour already reaching 1,000 views. Uh, Flory, when you, that's one thing us trans people do not like to give away our dead name, as we call it. You know, it's good to reflect on your past life, but you don't give away your dead name. That's okay. You know, that's the big thing here on my channel. It's about educating people. It's not about that's where the teaching part comes from. Many people don't know things like that. It may give people more dysphoria if you um if you ask them to reveal their dead name. So, you know, if you end up with a trans friend, just, you know, accept what new name they take and, you know, and and call them by that. Because it can cause them, you know, have some, you know, traumatic experience or stuff like that. So, um, you know, it's like I said, this is a big part of the channel is teaching people about transition. That's why two of the T's are the first one is transition because we do talk about my transition and I'm welcome people um, to talk about theirs. Also, anything like that. Oh, you know, when I buy a socket set, I tend to, I'm always a craftsman person. So I pretty much will buy a craftsman one. I have two mechanics tool sets that are craftsman. Um, so Nicole, this I'm gonna and I'm always open to talk about this. I started transitioning later in life, so I'm going male to female, and I had already been suffering from some male pattern baldness. I did start on like the Keeps program and hair started growing back, but not as full. So I honestly do wigs. So, um, you know, co con conundrum. I actually you can magnetize them yourself. Just put a strong magnet on them for a while, and they'll be magnetized. Thank you very much, Flurry. I'm big about hoop earrings. So I well, like Nicole, um, I this is ordered. I bought it on, I think Amazon for you know, it is a wig. Um, yeah, and I've always been a craftsman person. I know there's many companies like snap on, stuff like that, that give the same warranty as Craftsman always did. I'm just a Craftsman person because my dad worked at Sears for so long. So yeah, I either bought it on Amazon or honestly, I think I bought it on Temu. I bought the same one in blue and the same one in red. So, um, welcome, Hockey. Samara, no Jesus talk. Not unless you're talking about Jesus, my landscaper. Um, well, if they identify as women, uh, then that's where I should go. Now, what do you think about women going to men's jail because they identify as men? Let's reverse the thing. If you have a trans man, there are women that transition into men. Um, what do you think about that? Oh, that's funny, Job Pro. All right, you know, first time someone puts up something, a little original. And, and Nicole, that's one of the big things. People will, um, you look at it. Some people will overdo the makeup. Some people, and a lot. If you look way back, one of these days I'll probably do a video and show my transition over time. And the thing is learning makeup because sometimes I'll show you pictures. I'll do a video, or if you look way back on my videos, um, there there was times when I overdid it, and it's just a learning curve. And yes, I used to overdo it. Like today, I was very subtle. I didn't do. I did. If you notice, I did like a pink eyeliner, that I had. Yadira, welcome to the stream. I did a pink eyeliner. I usually do winged eyeliner. I didn't do it today. With this one, it is very hard to do. Um, guys, trust me, if you're gonna be disrespecting in this stream, this is not the time to do it. We got the goat, the ninja of moderators, Yadira, in here. Ah, okay, you're another Australian. I have a moderator that's from Australia too. Yadira, have you seen? We're at 1,100 views. Joseph has been here moderating and has done a fantastic job. So let's give it to Joseph. So hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, Drew Dog, there are two genders, but people can be, male to female transgender. So that would still make them female. Well, same with same with well, one, two, three girls. It's I don't need to reveal that. I'm a trans woman. Why is that conundrum? Yeah, dear, what do you think of the lipstick look today? I tried doing what Shredder taught by applying the lipstick, and I added some blue to it today. And like I said, I have some eyeliner that's liquid, and well, then yeah, many people are transgender, but in the end, when they have transitioned or started transitioning, they're the opposite gender. Yes, Drew, I am trans. Yes, I do. Joseph. Yes, everyone. My mod Yadira has pointed out here. If you feel like you are in a crisis, please do call 988 uh, to get assistance. If you are a veteran, you can hit uh, one when you go on there. You consider dropping a super sticker, super chat, super thanks. That is always welcome. 30% does go to charities. Look at that. We're at an hour and we're already at 1,200 views. We're going to probably catch up to Liam. Welcome to the stream. We're probably going to catch up to one of my little series here of my little AI created series of what I call Jules and Karina Street Medics. I don't even know. I haven't ever given it a title, but it's a fun little AI created series about two girls that are medics. Thank you very much, Joe Freeze. And they have their little adventures in the field, also as they are off duty. Um, Most of this was created from uh, actual life experiences that I have. It is, uh, Joseph, it is set to private. Yes, it is set to private. Um, Nobody has, and I've been able to edit that little section out. Yeah, dear, I was gonna ask you on my little series there, uh, would you mind if I added you as a character into it? Yeah, it was a good stream that we had going, but someone decided to come in and ruin it. User, I am pansexual. That means I like people mainly for who they are, but so it can be a man, a woman, a trans man, trans woman. Uh, I focus mainly on women and trans women. So, Drew Dog, it brings back dysphoria. It means It feels wrong. I am 55 user. Well, I can, yeah, I can write you in there, Joseph. I was gonna ask Deja too. I was gonna make Deja like a captain or lieutenant. Um, and then I was gonna try to I was gonna try to make like Yadira and Helena, uh, another another group of medics on a different ambulance. I think that would be cool. Um, we'll see how we can put you into the script there, Joseph. No, I've never seen that movie, user. Hey, Zach and Cheese, welcome to the stream. Oh, we can see how that'll go. Yeah. David, welcome to the stream. Kimberly, welcome. Okay, I was about to give him the true WhatsApp number. You know what it is. Yes, I've got a new setup here basically. Hey Corey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, dear, tell me, does this look like a blouse to you? I just got it in the mail. It says it's a pajama or it's a nightgown. I think I can use it as a top. Yeah, I know. That's what I looked at it as. Drew Dog, yes, I have a daughter. And I know what question comes next, and yes, she's very accepting. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's try to get 12 more subs so we can hit 4,700. Um, uh, Wednesdays, I did, yeah, I did pink yesterday. Um, thank you very much, Kimberly. Yeah, yeah, it was just hidden inside me, True Dog. It was, you hold it in for so long. The icon. I've never been to Saudi Arabia. Kimberly, that's a question I get often. And what you say is what made you transition? It's not so much about something making you transition, it's something that makes you realize who you really are and how you really feel about yourself. And it really means that you have to, at a certain point, you have to come out. If not, you're going to feel dysphoric your entire life. Icon, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. Please do hit that like button, subscribe. We are only 11 subs away from 4,700. Um, 4,700 will only put us 400 away from our next goal of 5,100. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, it's Lily, babe. You just have to. It depends. There's many ways you can come out. You have to kind of, you know, you have to find the way that your family's going to take it. You can sit down, talk with your family. You can also write a letter to certain people in your family. I think one of the main things you have to know when your family, you tell family or friends, remember, you're going to lose some family, you're going to lose some friends because some people won't accept you for who you really are. And you have to be willing to accept that. But there's also something that my friend Joe always talks about in his channel. It says that his sister is his chosen family. Um, and you really have to, at one point you are going to have to find a chosen family. Um, because other people may not accept you. Christ is king. We don't believe in Jesus here. If you bring that in, it's Jesus, my landscaper. Well, Lily, just accept yourself. At first, what you need to do is find, the fact that you are who you are. And then, like I said, find friends where you can go out and be your true self, be your true, authentic self. Um, and where you can go out and be your true self, be your true, authentic self. Um, Sorry, that just popped up on my YouTube was us talking. And so yes, you have to be your authentic self. And one of the things I always give for advice is practice your, if you're transitioning from male to female, practice your makeup, practice, get, some, you can go to a thrift store, um, or go to Walmart, get some inexpensive clothing, uh, and women's clothing if you're male to female, or even female to male, and just start trying out the styles you want to. Same with makeup. One thing that makes it easier nowadays with like makeup is that you can order it online from like Amazon, or and you can you know, receive it at your house discreetly with your name, and family doesn't have to know until you want them to know. Um, One of the other things, when I first decided to go out and pass in public, first thing I did was go out and I took a drive. Taking a drive is nice because people will see you, but they can't sit there and judge you for face to face. Eventually, yes, once you master the makeup and everything, go out, take a walk in the mall, take a walk in a park, and then and pass. Yes, here is the beautiful lady from Puerto Rico. Not only is she beautiful, she's a fantastic mod. Fantastic mod who's going to be part of my little medic series that I've been doing with the shorts. Welcome, RL Clips. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. RL clips. I have right now. I have many mods, so we're kind of haven't. Um, we're not adding any at this time, but eventually, if we feel the need to, uh, we can add mods. So welcome everyone. And understandable, RL. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, I just got this dress a few days ago. It came in the mail, and I thought I'd try it out with uh, I decided to try the blue hair with it today. I did pink hair yesterday, so I wanted to try something different. Thank you, Yadira. I got it like last week. I liked it when I saw it. Thank you very much, Anita. We're trying to make it to our goal right now. Our next goal for subscribers, um, is 5,100. That puts us closer right now because we're only 409 away. Um, Thank you very much, Jojo the Enforcer. Today in the stream, we'd like to end with at least the 4,700. Um, yes, Anita, meet my mod Yadira. She's the one that keeps the people that are really insulting out of here. She is one of the goats when it comes to moderating here anywhere on YouTube that she's at. So today, for those of you that are new in here, one thing I like to do is I like to match my makeup to uh, my clothing, my look. So I did do like the blue eyeshadow. It's in a very light blue, and then I did a pink eyeliner. I have these liquid eyeliners. Usually I do black eyeliner for those of you that are here frequently, and I usually do a winged eyeliner. Today I didn't do my winged eyeliner. I decided to try you know some liquid eyeliner I had and do pink with glitter in it. That's what and it turned out well. I liked it. I'm very happy with it. Uh, Thank you very much, Anita. Yes, we try to keep it chill here. We like to, keep it where we aren't, conflicting with each other. One of the things is yeah, the blue. For me, this has become my new favorite color on. And something I'm going to tell you. As you know, I am a trans woman, but I do wigs when it comes to hair because I have fun with them. I do different colors. Like yesterday, I had pink on, pink short bob with bangs, which I do need to cut. Yadira did point that out that I could do that. Um, and I do have a red one just like this. I actually have two red wigs that I like. Most people have said the red looks good. Um, so, you know, really enjoying it. Thank you very much, Anita. Um, Guys, we only need seven more to make it to 4,700. Then from there, we can try, keep working our way up, getting closer to that 5,100. Um, So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Uh, this is Area 5T1 where we do discuss the 5 Ts. For those of you that are new here, we call it Area 51, kind of rhymes with Area 51, which is why we called it that. The Now the reason is because we do discuss 5 topics that start with T. We talk about transition. I don't want to say my transition because I always welcome people to talk about their experience with transition and how it's gone for them. We talk about triathlon, as I like to participate in triathlon. I've got 3 triathlons signed up for this year. All the paperwork is right there. Um, Go ahead, Nicole. Just keep it respectful. That's one thing we always ask here. Um, we talk about trends. I show different clothing that I like to wear. One of the things I'm going to do in the next week or so is try a goth look. People asked for me to do goth. I did order a goth old style wig, they called it. Muhar, I don't uh, follow any faith. David is hola, pero soy una señora. So I don't believe in any in God. I've been through 2 major religions and I don't. First of all, I'm not a trans man, I'm a trans woman. And my I prefer women. And if it's and even if it's transgender women, I've seen beautiful transgender women, even in person. So I, you know, and I'm pansexual, so I really see how people are as far as personality before just jumping into looking at looks. Oh, Anita, I'm sure there's interesting things about you. Anita, oh, you're an atheist too. Awesome. That's one of the things here that we like to uh that we do bring up a lot that um that I'm an atheist. We do try to keep the religious talk out of here. A lot of my I do have uh subscribers that have religious trauma. Now, if you're ever interested, I have a friend that created a church of atheism, and it's an actual church. It has its own 501c3, and he does little atheist sermons on YouTube. That's what's fun. And I've done a few sermons on there myself. I think I've done 3 already. I might have one coming up soon. So I'm an Exmo. I used to be Mormon. Uh, I actually grew up Catholic, converted to Mormonism, and now have left. It depends. It's like me. I'm a trans woman, and I prefer women. Um, so it's you know just like some women prefer women, and some women prefer men, or same with men. So it's gender and sexuality are completely 2 different things, and yeah, it's just that's what's fun about our channel. We learn things about each other. I have trans women here that prefer, you know, men. So, okay, that's a very good question about Mormonism. Um, it depends what branch of there's the Mormon Church was created, and um, then there were many sects that broke off when the creator of the church died. Uh, there are loopholes to it in the mainstream church, like if your wife dies, you can still get married to another woman in the temple. So that because temple marriage is all time in eternity, it doesn't technically mean you have 2 wives. The teaching of it is still in the Book of Mormon, so technically they do, but the mainstream church says they don't. Um, well, you can be trans and be Mormon, but um, you suffer a lot of hate when you are trans and Mormon. I actually, if you go back into my channel, I do have two videos posted on that because they recently came up with really bad policies about being trans in the Mormon church and how what they do if you do transition, like what meetings you're allowed to attend because there's certain meetings that are just women, certain meetings that are just men, and if you want to use a bathroom, they consider it basically the sin next to murder. Even being gay, they consider it the same thing. Russell, welcome to the stream. Wolf, welcome to the stream. Basically, Nicole, I left the church. I'm an atheist now. I feel that if there was a God, he wouldn't create hate. And there if if it's a younger, if it were someone that was younger, they wouldn't allow them to go on a mission or participate in certain activities. Like if we're, you know, uh, young man transitioning to a female, they wouldn't be able to go to like girls' camp or anything. Lisa Stacy, I am a transgender woman. Yes, basically they're not accepting of the LGBTQIA plus community. When I was in the church and I still hadn't come out yet, there, I remember, you know, and I was hiding inside and of me, who I really was, but they they get political at times. They say they don't, but I lived here in California, and basically they would, when Prop 8 came along, they would have us stay after church and go out and put signs on people's lawns about uh, anti-gay marriage signs. So yeah, it was, that's when you're TBM, that's what you are. And TBM stands for True Believing Mormon. I believe, I think it's the Methodist Church allows LGBTQIA plus um, clergy. I Am I right, Yadira? Yeah, it was a Methodist. So they you can so the Methodists do allow gay clergy and accept the LGBTQIA plus community. Yeah, I don't do church. The only church I follow a friend, and he started a church of atheism, which is pretty cool. Um, Welcome, Christy Yoder. Welcome to the stream. I live in California. In fact, I'll tell you, I live in San Diego, California. Anita, SKZ, I'm a trans woman, and right now my voice is sounding horrible because I've had a cold. And Christy, that yeah, that we all have different beliefs. Funsky, I'll tell you, I think it's a war that is unnecessary. And if you look at it, basically he's going after oil for money. What do you think he went into Venezuela for? Venezuela has oil, and He went in there, and that's okay, SKZ. Thank you very much, Christy. I started transitioning late in life, Anita. I started my transition. I am 55 right now. So I started at age 52, 53, because I started a little bit at age 52, had to stop because I lived in Florida at the time. Some legislation came in Florida, and then I moved to New Mexico for other reasons, and then I found out New Mexico was very liberal. Thank you very much, Kylis. I love hoop earrings. I will most of 90% of the time wear hoop earrings. Well, yeah, Funsky, that's what I believe this whole war is about. Well, I just kind of broke down the syllables there, Kylis. Yeah, Funsky, uh, I'm going to tell you, his first two elections, I actually voted for Trump. I was very hardcore conservative. I hadn't come out yet. So, yeah, I voted for him twice. Now, after what changed my mind a lot, though, was what happened on January 6th. Those were horrible events, and we didn't need that to happen. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Octo, why not? I love the blue hair. Do you realize that is one of the Liam? That is one of the oldest jokes that people try to play on me. And do you realize I can see behind me looking at the camera? You're not going to get me to look back because the camera is filming behind me. Yes, I am pansexual. Allison, I am not Christian. I'm an atheist. Yeah, no, it is not painful. In fact, technically tomorrow I have an appointment for, starting the research to do my bottom surgery. Um, and, um, surgeries are gonna start now, or process to surgery. Octo, I do different color of hair every once in a while. I can do a different one tomorrow. Um, John, I've already there's I'm not gonna I've already said it, and I'm not just gonna sit there and repeat people's names, and I don't do requests. Well, tiny maybe I am in certain ways, so doesn't hurt me. He's probably just as much himself. Deja, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Deja is another one of our mods. We got Deja, we got Joseph, we got Yadira in here. We're just missing Helena. We're missing Jason. And actually, Kylis, I'm in California. But I ordered Jimmy John's yesterday, not today. Tyler, thank you very much. Yes, the lovely Helena. Oh, Deja, I was gonna ask you. You've seen my shorts with good old Jules and Karina, the medics. I'm trying to create a little cast. I wanted to add you as the lieutenant. You get the white shirt, Deja. I was gonna try to add. Let's see. I want to add Yadira and Helena as another group of medics. How's that sound, you guys? We could all like be in one little series there. I just have to ask Helena. The AI works fantastic. I just have to snap a pic from. I could like do it from either your Facebook or uh. Okay, sounds good, Deja. And just type it into the AI, and the AI generates everything. So I think what I'll do tonight is I'll make something where the Lieutenant Deja introduces Jules and Karina to their new trainee, Yadira. And then we'll do training of Helena, and then we can put them together in one ambulance. Funsky, yeah, I like going to Vegas. I love sitting down at a slot machine here and there. We'll see how Yadira and Deja look in medic uniforms. Yep. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Penny the puppy. We don't do religion here. Well, Kylis, actually, I'm single pretty much. I'm separated from my, you can say my ex-wife. We've been separated now for over 2.5 years. Um, but I don't know. So I am in a looking for someone status, you could say. I'm doing good. Penny, just so you know, we don't believe in Jesus or God here. Thank you, Jazz. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. We are 4 subs away from 4,700. Let's try to hit that 4,700 before we finish the stream. Kylis, my style is just someone I can get along with. Um, Thank you, John. Um, it's not about, you know, yes, one of the first things, yeah, we look at are, you know, our eyes will always look first and look at the looks of people. But you know, afterwards, if I don't find your personality attractive, then that's it. Thank you very much, John. Me, for most of you, I do hoop earrings just about all the time. Um, I have some massive hoop earrings, like some big old gold ones. I do want to order some with my name on it, with a little leafy type around the sides that you would say a lot of the more Mexican type of look. I am of Mexican descent, so I do want to do that. Bye, John. Well, thank you, Mets fan. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. So please do hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're only 2 away from hitting our, our today's goal is 4,700. Okay, don't throw the John 316 on here. You know, why are you in the hospital, Jazz? I actually work in a hospital. I'm a nurse. I called off today because I've been sick. I called off yesterday too. Um, we are going to hit 2,000 views, you guys. This will put this. Ooh, it won't even put it on the. Oh, so you play soccer? Ya, Yadira, ¿viste la edad? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Yep, Deja. Pa, I am a trans woman. Thank you, Yadira, for reinforcing that. Yes, we are an 18 and older live stream. Unfortunately, since we do live stream with a vertical live, it will go in like on people's shorts, uh, feed, and sometimes we get people that aren't supposed to be here. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are working our way up to you, babe. I'm sorry. We are working our way up to 5,100. Right now, we're only one sub away from 4,700. So that'll put us in the 400 mark away. Um, so Kelly, you're female to male. Is that what I'm getting? Okay, cool, cool. And Kelly is your chosen name? Yadira is a mod. That's why she has a blue shield. Not that she works for. Cool. So thank you. Thank you for joining us here. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. That's Yadira's medic badge. I have my medic badge around here. She'll have one on the channel. No, Jojo, you've been good. Just let's, you know, you've been on the channel for a long time. So just stay with that. And, you know, yeah, and you've been here forever and you've done fantastic as a mod. So just, well, thank you. Like, welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Well, that's what we're here for, Kelly. We're here to talk our experiences as trans individuals and help each other grow. Even if people are cis and cisgender and gaming, thank you, cisgender and straight, we're here to help people, you know, and get and gain allies. And thank you. Hoops are my favorite style of earrings. Oh, you can look through many of my live streams and my videos, and that's what I like to do. Helena, we've been seeing how everything's going. Are you feeling better today? Helena, I have been saying, I don't know how much if you've watched the little uh kind of mod, not mod, but my little shorts series I've created uh about the paramedics Jules and Karina. I want to start bringing in some new characters into it, and I want to make a new pair of medics, and I want to call them Helena and Yadira. Because, of course, Jules is me. I had a friend named Karina in medics class, and so, and of all things, Yadira, my friend Karina also had MS, but I think it unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make a partnership on there called it's gonna be Yadira and Helena, and Deja's gonna be our lieutenant or chief. I don't know which one I'll use. So I think that'll be fun. I want to expand on it. It's just, you know, although it is created by AI, all I have to do is like snap a photo from either like a video or even off of your Facebook, and then like when I create, um, you know, I'll put yours and Yadira's there and say, uh, new medic partnership Yadira and Helena meet Jules and Karina, and boom. Yeah, you guys will be badass, almost as badass as me and Karina. And then we'll have our great Lieutenant Deja. I'm trying to think how I'll base your guys's. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Do one set in the military. I was gonna do one as bring in when I brought in Yadira and Helena. I was gonna bring them in as Proby's new student. Paisley, when you talk about favorite character, what are you talking about? Movies, TV, cartoons? Quick text I have to respond to. Oh yeah. I mean, look at where me and Karina have gone. We've already moved in together. We've just in the short time what I've had them move in together. They've dated, which I'm gonna tell you, Karina was a young lady I met in medic school. Um, Very active young lady, actually wanted to become a police officer, and ended up getting real bad MS. She would go into remission, and then she then would get really ill again, and therefore I lost touch with her when I moved to Florida, and I honestly don't think she's around anymore because she got really really bad. Now that I'm back in San Diego, I'm almost interested in going to look for her, see how she's doing, if she's still around. She was a big martial artist, everything. She became such a great friend. So that's why I kind of built the character built on her because it is kind of like a tribute to her. Because yeah, there were many different partners I could have done that I had in my medic career or whatever, but welcome everyone and welcome to the stream. Thank you, Joni. The blue has been I don't know, for me, blue has been my favorite one that I've used. I did get, I do have two red ones. I've used this. I have a red one this in this length now. My other red one wasn't as long and it was really, really straight. This one, obviously, you guys can see it has more of a wave to it. So I'm gonna try that. Fix? No, I'm a trans woman. Hi, Joni. Welcome to the stream. We're doing fantastic this stream, you guys. We're at 2,000 views. If you are new to the stream and you're liking it, please do hit that like button and subscribe. And Kylis, know that anything you do send to the stream, 30% does go to charity. We donate to the center here in San Diego, which is a place for the LGBTQ A plus community to get resources for anything. We also donate to Animal Humane New Mexico, is where I had adopted my dog Thomas. And then we also donate to the Epilepsy Foundation of San Diego. I'm affected by epilepsy, so I would like that. Oh, thank you very much, Miyochi. I did blue eyeshadow to kind of offset. Well, it kind of offsets the two blues because there wasn't anything that perfectly matched this blue. This was the lightest blue I had in the eyeshadow palette. And I did something different, you guys, today. I don't know if you've noticed. My eyeliner is different. It is a pink eyeliner that I had like what is it? Like it was more of like an eyeliner pen, so it was ink eyeliner rather than a pencil. Welcome, Jesus. Welcome to the stream. Whether you come on here and try to throw an insult down at us or we appreciate for you coming on here and helping us out. It is liquid eyeliner. I was looking for that word. It is liquid eyeliner. It's a little pack that I have. It has several different colors. So I debated whether it's blue that I wanted down here with pink up top or what. So I just went with the blue on the top and faded to pink down. Also on the lipstick, I did like the blue or the pink that I did yesterday, and I put some of the same blue eyeshadow on it. I had done a lighter pink at first, like a very matte pink, and put the blue eyeshadow on it, but it looked more like I was cyanotic, like I was short of breath and losing oxygen. Yadira, the trolls come in here and they must like us. I think they like us, or they're trans themselves. That's true. That's true. Helena, you might need to help me later on with the fourth wall store because I put I put a hoodie in there, but for some reason it didn't add the logo to it in the ad, and it's linked to the channel. So you might need to help me with that. You can donate on stream, Kylis. At the very bottom of the stream, you see a little dollar sign. You click that dollar sign there's going to be something that says a super chat, a super thanks, or a super sticker. You choose whichever way you want, put in whatever amount you want. I'm not going to, and then um just if it's a super chat, you can say what you want, just keep it respectful. Yeah, super chat or membership. Membership is a little different. It's up to you. Now, membership is a monthly thing, and sometimes I try to do special, um, like videos for members that'll be just for members, and then after a while they get released to, uh, general audience. It'll take months before that. So it's all up to you. Okay, Kylis LaRue comes through with $99. Wow, you're really throwing it out there. Uh, Keep crushing it. Thank you very much, Kylis. Just know that, like I said, 30% of what I get after, there's, they charges and stuff from uh, YouTube and stuff. 30% will go to charity. The other 70%, we're putting it aside because we're going to try to do what we call Jules Con. We're going to try to do an event to get members out here. It'll probably be something that's we'll meet, but it'll be like 100 subs will have the chance to come out here. Um, so basically, Jesus, when you throw a super chat like Kylis just did here, you decide on what kind of whether you want to do a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. That money comes to me like every month. Uh, Gets deposited to my bank account. But what I do with this money is I take 30% and then I split it into three and I donate to charity. So 10%, like I've said a couple of times, goes to Animal Humane New Mexico. I adopted my dog from them, and they do a lot of good work for rescuing animals. I donate 10% to the Epilepsy Foundation here in San Diego, and I donate 10% to what's called the Center here in San Diego, which helps people of LGBTQIA plus. Um, Welcome, Mia Bella. Mia Bella, it would be in Spanish. Um, and the other 70%, we're going to start setting aside because, like, I've got a payment coming in about 10 days. We're going to set 70% of that one aside, put it in my savings account, and uh, I'm going to try to rent a hall. Thank you very much, Rahu Patel. We're going to try to do a little gathering. Thank you very much, Kylis. I like to be straightforward on my views. Um, I, you know, if people are straightforward with me, as long as they don't come and spread hate, that's the biggest things here. Um, don't spread hate on my channel. Um, that are the biggest things here. Well, Miss, it just depends. I've had people ask me about the war in Iran. What do I think of it? I really think it's all about the petroleum, and I think that it's actually gonna we're gonna go down a dark pathway with this because I think it's gonna lead to more war like when we went into Iraq and Afghanistan. Um, and unfortunately, bring me it's going to bring a lot of people with a lot of trauma after that. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and unfortunately, I see people that have been affected by the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I think that's what's going to happen here. So, I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, go for it, Helena. Just, we'll be here probably another half hour or so. Uh, Joseph, um, we can take a different spin, and I'd have to find an association towards that. Um, we could do one for that, but we have to find a group of to donate to. Like Joe recently did public appearance. My friend Joe from Church of Korhor, the Atheist Church, did a gathering, and um, in fact, Kathy of the Glade, bought a picture frame. Um, and Trevor, you've been here before. You know we don't believe in God here. And basically, he donated all funds to women who have been abused. Um, yes, it is scary to hear about that, Kylis. It is a beautiful. Thank you, Victoria. I like it too. OG, we don't believe in God here. And I say we because many of my subs also. I love that, Joe. If God were real, you would hate hateful people. There wouldn't be hateful people, really. Thank you very much, Victoria. I always tell people I'll admit the fact that I do wigs. Well, 038, lots of people do. Please, everyone, do hit the like button, subscribe. Let's thank Kylas for the generous 99.99 super chat. 30% of that will go to charity. Yes, I do believe in aliens. Um, there's much more proof in aliens than in God. You know, God, there's been I've had where I have witnessed something that was, and I drew it for a friend. Thank you very much, Chris. Um, I have not watched Three Body Problem, Kylis. Thank you, Sleepy Raccoon. This is actually becoming my favorite, Sleepy. Um, I one thing I think if you guys also want to get a good view of why there's no belief in, I don't believe in God. There's another young lady you should check out online. Her name is Britt Hartley. Britt Hartley actually went to Harvard. It was Harvard School of Ministry, trying to become a minister after leaving the Mormon Church, and or And well, welcome back, Helena. Love to see you here. Um, and then and then she actually stopped believing while she was in that school. And she has a channel called No Nonsense Spirituality. Joseph, we don't say hi to people. We will for super chats we will repeat what they say, but we do um, read comments before that. Well, thank you, amazing. We're getting these peaks. It's going up and down on viewership. We're at 2,300. We're almost in. This is probably going to go into. Will we make it into the top 10 videos? Ooh, we need like 600 more views. Because right now, Jules and Karina at doing their scene size up is at 2,900. So it'll take 3,000 to get into the top 10. Well, thank you for the dollar there, Joseph. Why do you want me to say this DD football? Why ding dong football? And that throws us into the, you know, but oh, he's your friend. Welcome, everyone. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. 13 likes away from what the number we like. We like the number 51 here. Um, well, I did say it, Joseph, so welcome, Chad. Welcome to the stream. We are 400 away from 5,100, just so you guys know. Blinks, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. So you must really like Hostess Ding Dongs, huh? Super Slay, welcome to the stream. Tylas is number 1 in chats there. Look at that. Then Yadir is number 2. I've never understood what that does. Is it give you guys some extra points or what? I mean, last night I was number 1 on Latter Daily Digest. For many of you that have noticed, I'm dealing with this cold, not just with that, but I also broke a rib last week. So it's been a tough week this week because, yeah, the rib is healing up, but what's made it bad is the fact that I'm coughing. And if you've ever tried coughing with a broken rib, It's horrible. It's horrible to breathe. More, it's even worse to cough with it. Yes, right. I am trans. I'm a trans woman. Got my trans pride dress on. Um, it's okay, Helena. I didn't announce that much. I think I said it one day, and Arsenic, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliment. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We are here frequently. Saturday, I am going to try to get Shredder on here. She emailed me yesterday. We do want to do a live together where we do makeup. Um, she taught me some tricks just on a live stream like this. Told me if I want to do different colors of lipstick, you add your lipstick on and then add like a dab of eyeshadow on it. I've been using it lately and I love it. If you guys notice, I have a little bit of blue in the pink lipstick I am wearing. 4701. That puts us 399 away from uh 5100. We're doing fantastic this stream. We are. I must have had hit a peak time or something because we are just hitting the. Actually, the goat. I'm just. Yes, I am pansexual. So, for those of you that don't know what pansexuality is, it's romantic, emotional, or sexual attraction to people regardless of sex or gender identity. Well, no, Joseph, and I hope you're not going to. Oh, nice, Tisha. Nice. Uh, I could say the same. No, I've never had. I mean, I have two mods. My two original mods right now um don't come on that much. I mean, we've had Lena come here from time to time, but I think she's busy, with her family and stuff like that. But I keep her as a mod because she was one of the originals. She was the original goat. And now I'll tell you something interesting about Lena, Mystic Mama. When I picked her as a mod, I think she was afraid to mod. Um, she felt like she was too quiet to do it. But man, out of the original mods, she was the Yadira of my first two mods. Scott, welcome to the stream. I'm doing fantastic. Besides being sick, so that's why I'm home on this day. Uh, Crepusculo, I am a she, her, hers. Let's get 7 more likes. 7 more likes would be fantastic. Uh, because that'll put us at 51 likes. That's always our goal is for 51 likes. You know what well, I am trans, but do I put you in a trance? Sadiq? Yes, 6 more likes to get that 5,100. I mean 51, and then we need 399 subs to make it to 5,100. And you guys know what 5,100 means. I know I didn't do the last giveaway, and I'm sorry, but I do still have notes of who was eligible for that. So I will put you guys into that one. And I think what we're going to do for this one, we're going to do a GemsX blanket like I have here on my bed. Right? You can ask. I'll try to give the best advice possible. I'm not a mental health professional, so uh, I'm 2 years into my journey. Um, at this time, I have been 2 years. I just in February, at the end of February, was my 2 year transniversary, as I call it, and um, have been on hormones for those 2 years now. Um, and what um, I definitely see the development of certain things on the video. Um, now comes the time where surgeries are going to start going. And tomorrow I do have an appointment. I may have to change it. See, today's my run day, and I can't run, one because I'm sick, two because darn broken rib, but maybe the deep breathing would help. We're at 2,595 views. I'm pansexual, the goat. Do you guys think we can hit 3,019? That is only about, we're at 2,600, so that would be about 420 views away right now. So if you're just joining us, welcome, Gilly or Giley. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Which is awesome, Gilly, that you guys support the trans community. Thank you, Jay's Ways. What kind of smoothie, Joseph? Yeah, happy hump day. I didn't even see what Palermo said. Oh, is that the one that said happy hump day? Because it is Wednesday. Guys, 4 more likes. 4 more likes is what we're looking for. Ooh, sounds good. Welcome, Just Raiden. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're 3 likes away from our goal of 51. We're having a fantastic stream. We're almost at 51 likes. We're about to hit view count of almost 3,000. So if we can make it there, it would be fantastic. we'll try to go for a little more, see if we can hit that 3,000 mark. Um, we've had a great stream. We're hitting great numbers. I hope we can keep doing streams like this. Our next stream will probably be on Saturday. Um, I'm going back to work tomorrow. I've been a little under the weather. Um, and then like I said earlier, having broken my rib, having a cold with a cough does not help that. Um, Saturday, what I hope to do is, um, yeah, Palermo, I am. So what I hope to do Saturday is at least film a video with one of my subs. I'm pansexual, cool slades. Film a video with one of my subs doing makeup, sharing where she'll share some tips with us here. Um, and then um, maybe do another live stream after that, or I'll edit that one and then release it. So please do hit a like and subscribe. We are only 3 likes away from our goal of 51 likes. Go ahead, Bailey. Please keep your questions respectful. Well, I'm male to female trans, so you probably figure that my birth pronouns were he, him, but now I'm she, her. Welcome, everyone. Please, like I said, hit like, subscribe. We are only 2 likes away from 51. That is always our goal here. Elise Yvette, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please. Yes, Bailey, I do play sports. I'm a swimmer. I like to cycle, and I do run. And why is that? Because I do triathlon. I do archery. Thank you, Elizabeth. I like it too. It's starting to become my favorite color. Well, if you want to do track and basketball, do it. Don't let anything hold you back. I've never let anything hold me back. I've been epileptic my whole life, and I never let it stop me from swimming. Yeah, most sports are expensive, but with track, probably one of the most expensive things will be shoes. Because, yeah, you'll have to get some good running shoes. Like myself, I've got a pair of Brooks that's coming in should be delivered tomorrow. Bailey, the big thing is making sure you get the right running shoes. Um, the EKG, why do you need an EKG? Do you have to get a doctor's appointment to clear you? I know how to do an EKG. Really? I'm still not showing on my end, Joseph. That usually happens a lot though. But thank you. If we have hit 51 likes, thank you. That is our favorite number. Okay, Helena, hope to see you back soon. Kylie, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are consistently showing almost 30 viewers at a time right now. Welcome, Ghost. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Yes, 51 is our favorite number here. I don't know if you noticed it. A lot having to do with the name of the channel. 51 has always been a lucky number for me. So that's why we use it in many actual ways. Hey, thank you for giving us more views there, Michael. It's just helping us accomplish what we want to. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Welcome to Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. Welcome, Nicole. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, teaching, and trucks. There are several topics we do teach about on this channel. We talk about, high demand religions and cults. We talk about, different recipes I like to cook, being prepared for times of emergency, urban myths. I think I've got them all there. Also, another thing I've done lately, if you guys would watch the channel, I do this little series with AI. The AI, I've liked the VO AI that YouTube issues on YouTube create, and it is little series kind of developing um, my time as a road medic, and I developed two characters based on one on myself, another one on a friend that I met in medic school. And I'm about to introduce a couple more characters that I'm going to base on people that I've met here. So watch for that. It is actually a pretty fun thing to do. And we can it's just gonna get a little better, and I've kind of throw a little plot twist here and there. I can have fun with it. Official Ghost, welcome, guys. We had just hit the top video right now in the last 48 hours. We're still about 155 away from making the top 10 of all videos. People that say we take children, that's horrible. You guys don't even know what we're here talking about or what we even do in our daily lives. So people need to stop being judgmental, and just stop thinking about what society or what white Christian nationalism teaches, because that's what our society is gearing with right nowadays. Uh, so welcome. I do want to thank everybody that has thrown "Are you boots?" Welcome back. You're a mentally ill beast, GT? I didn't know that. Why do these mentally ill beasts come onto our channel. Man, lots of lives going on right now. Let's see, Alexander is going right now. Uh, I believe Alexander does it pronouns, and it has 82 watching. Here we have about 28. Alexander's a little, I think, more consistent. I know I have times when Grayson, I'm pansexual. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand trolls. They come on the channels that they disagree with, and why? Why? Because I think they're really attracted to us. And us meaning all of us, because many of us are trans, many of us are, you know, just basically LGBTQ, and they come over here. I think that they're trying to find someone like us. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh wow, we've already gotten to. We're gonna go about another maybe 20 minutes. Do want to thank those that have dropped um, super chats today. That was Joseph, the real NM Bro. It doesn't show my other one. And Kylis LaRue. Which is kind of strange that it wasn't showing it here. Yeah, I just double clicked up on top of the screen and it showed me who it was. Yo, what's up, cowboy? See, the top fans have been Kylis. Ooh, Kylis comes out with 5,050 points right now, then Yadira and RU Boots. If you guys want to, let's try something different right now. You can, we're at 52 likes now. You can, how about we do something where you guys just basically say where you're at, what state, if you want to mention the city, no, that's your choice. I apologize, my nose is running a little bit. And then if you want to, gender and your sexuality, that would be fine. Just kind of see what, we're doing, who we are on the channel, any, topics that you would like to talk about. Syed, I'm doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream. The Z Brothers, welcome. Tao, welcome to the stream. I've actually gone to a mechanic and his name is Tao. Well, Tao, welcome. My name is Jules. On this channel, we do talk what we call the 5 T's. That's hence, and all of you are gems. Remember, you're a gem if you come in here. I am a transgender woman, and I am pansexual myself. So on this channel, we discuss what's called the 5 T's, We talk about transition, my transition, and the transition of some of my subscribers or people that come in here. Uh, we talk about triathlon, as I like to participate in triathlon. We talk about trends. It could be a different clothing I like, that I wear. This is a new outfit that I just got. It's a dress, and it's in the colors of trans pride flag. We talk about teaching, and I teach on different topics. I talk about, um, let's see, I'll teach about uh, being prepared in times of emergency. I talk about high demand religions, focusing on the Mormon church. I was going to say Mormon cult, which they are. Uh, Something I'm going to try to do in June. I'm going to try, um, and we love that about you, Helena. We love that. Hence your mod. Beautiful mod. Um, and then in June, I will try to. Uh, I am actually for that part of the series, and I'm trying to get some of the people from Latter Daily Digest to come down here to San Diego, and we may go tour the temple here in San Diego, as the temple is being reopened after being remodeled. So it might be fun to do a little temple tour. Many of us know what goes on in those temples, but we want to do it like maybe we're maybe I could wear this trans pride dress to go to the temple, or you know something cool like that. I think. Thank you very much, Tao, and I think we could have fun with what we do there. You know, there's much support in that XMO community towards the LGBTQIA plus community, and in fact, more of us, have discovered our sexuality as we've come out of the church. So I think we would have fun going to the temple tour, all of us together. I know Megan and Kristen had talked about that. James Cook, it is Yadira. Pixel, welcome to the stream. Actually, Pixel, I do actually compete male in triathlon. I I honestly believe in the fact that it would give me an unfair advantage against biological women. James, my channel is called Area 5T1 because we do discuss the 5Ts, talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. Hello, Novalite. Welcome to the stream. Guys, we're about to hit the 3,000 view mark. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We have already passed the 51 likes. That's always our goal. Right now, our goal is to make it to another goal we have is to make it to 5,100 subs. Um, yeah, I was born to be correct, but I felt that I was in the incorrect body, so I transitioning to a woman. I'm gonna say many men don't have these, and that's my true size. Why, Brandon? Because I felt uncomfortable as a male. That's true, Novalite. Nobody is born to be anything. You can be whatever you want. It's exactly true. It's not like you're born to be a doctor or I was born to be a nurse. So, yeah. Well said, Novalite. I like that comment. No, Watson brought up something here, and it's not about having trauma. It's just about feeling incorrect in your body. You just it had nothing to do with trauma. Miles, welcome to the stream. Guys, we're only 3 views away from breaking the 3,000 view mark. That's fantastic. Actually, we've already broken it. We're at 3,007. We were originally going for 3,019. So we're yeah, the only thing that this stream will now be in the top 10 viewed videos on my channel. We can make it to number 9 if we got another about, well, no, because it's already probably another 189 views, but I don't know. We're going to be closing out in about just a little over 15 minutes because Brandon, I'm separated, so pretty much it's. Well, actually, Gilly, I haven't fully transitioned. I've started on hormone replacement therapy. Uh, Going to start trying this year. I want to start doing surgery or start my process into surgeries. First surgery will be bottom surgery. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I think top, the girls are growing pretty well. My favorite color is actually teal, and actually, I think that's what's gonna be the next color I will. And like I said, I'm straightforward people. I do wigs because I started transitioning late in life. I am 55 right now. I started transitioning at age 52, so I had male pattern baldness. So I love doing wigs, and I can do a different color every day if I wanted to. In fact, I had a week off, which gave me a total of about 11 days off, and we did a different color of wig every day. So I think my next one will be to do a teal one, buy a teal one. What does everybody think? Should I buy a teal wig? Thanks, ladies. I take your guys' opinion. So I will probably look tonight. I just got my paycheck deposited into my bank account. Do have to order a couple of things for GemsX, some fender liners. Think it'll help keep the intake clean and that way I can finally do the snorkel intake and add the fender liners on to it, and then move on. What next thing is I need to find some bolts that will keep the thieves away from well, welcome Brandon, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. That will keep the off-road light bar from being stolen. So I need to find something very secure. Feel free to hit a like. If you've already hit a like, thank you. But you can also subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe, and and hit the notification bell, and it'll alert you whenever we're online. Yes, I've been using the trick. I've been using it all the time now that Shredder told us about. Saturday, I'm trying to arrange for me and Shredder to do a live stream. To what we'll probably do is like a pre-recorded live stream, and then I'll post it, and then Shredder and I can be in the background, taking your comments. That's something I noticed Megan and Kristen do, and then Shredder and I can do our makeup in the background, off camera, and then work from there. Actually, Jordan, yeah, I'll release it, and then we can be in. Like I said, it might not be live as when we are doing it, but I'll release it as a live, and I'll be in the. It'll be like a pre-recorded live. Tao, welcome back. Yeah, this is probably about the last 15 minutes of the stream. We've been doing fantastic. It's almost a 3 hour live stream, but look at that. We're at 3,087 views. It- I'm gonna honestly, Rex, I'm gonna tell you what I know about Jesus and what science teaches about him. Jesus was an actual man that lived, but was only a preacher. Scientists um, have proved this, that there was a Jesus of Nazareth that was a preacher, but um, but he was not the Son of God. Correct, Noble Light. We try to steer away from religion. And John, I won't stop doing videos. If you go on my channel, if you've subscribed, do go check out my other videos. I have lots of content having to do with all the five T's. And then I've got like I've you've heard me say throughout the video, I've got this new little AI kind of little stream going of like a pair of paramedics. I was a paramedic for a long time, and they've kind of do their calls, um, and and run through the scenarios. Chester, actually, I'm an independent voter, so when I see an issue, I'll vote the way I'd like to. Town, yes, they are. Yes, they are, and it's only about the oil. That's what that war is about. Why don't I believe in God? Because I've never seen him in person or held his hand. If God came to me and was able to put his physical hand on me, then I'd believe him. Seeing is believing. That's my way of looking at it. And for too long, I was taught about believing is seeing, and all I found that religion did was teach hate. Yes, and Russia. It's going to become a World War III. That's what basically is going to happen in this. It's all about oil. It's oil. That's all they want. Chester, I'm hearing that there might be I can't confirm this, but I'm hearing that there might be boots on the ground. They're still kind of here and there about that. Yeah, you guys, please do go check out DJ Short. She does a great channel also. I know I was trying to get pronouns correct. Um, yeah, I understand Novalite because, excuse me, you guys. Um, Thank you very much, Chester McFly. Um, Novalite, I mean, pentagrams really aren't satanic because if they were satanic, why would they put it on the Medal of Honor for military? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Yes, they are pagan. Um, but even Christianity, if you really study the history of Christianity, it was organized by a pagan named Constantine. So, I mean, I know we're kind of getting some religious stuff, but you know, it was organized. All the stories were organized by a pagan. John, my pronouns are she, her, hers. Okay, you guys. It was organized by a pagan. Look up Constantine. I look at history and what it says. Adam had two wives. Do you guys know? Look up the book of. Uh, right now, no. I have a cold. Look up the book of Lilith, you guys. Adam actually had another wife, which was Lilith, like on Frasier. Yeah, and John, the worst part of this cold is I'm dealing with it with a broken rib. So every time I sneeze, even when I breathe, it hurts. So when I cough and I sneeze, it's worse. So I do want to thank everyone for being here. We've had a fantastic live stream. We've hit 3,214 viewers right now. Actually, we're at 3,217. So, um, so I'm going to start closing off the live stream. I do want to thank everybody that has subscribed during this live stream. We've It's been fantastic. I do want to thank Kylis and that New Mexico bro whose name is Joseph and is one of my mods for the super chats, which totaled up to $100.99. Remember, usually all of my super chats, 30% will go to charity, along with the other 70% just gonna be set aside, and we're gonna try to do in 2027. We're gonna try to gather about 100 of us here in San Diego, California. I will give details once everything is set, but we're going to try to do a small Jules Con. It'll probably be set for about 100 people. For that, basically, I'm going to be renting a hall. We'll do like little talks, probably be like an 8-hour gathering, but it'll be I'm gonna rent the hall, maybe try to get someone to cater stuff, and then, um, but of course it'll be, and then I will sell tickets for it, and the value of tickets will do the same thing, give 30% to the charities, and then the rest will be towards the event. Um, and then what'll happen from there is, of course, you're going to have to arrange your flight and everything here to San Diego. But plans are in the works. I've already found a place where I would want to do it, so we'll see. Um, so thank you everyone for being here. Um, Remember, I'm Jules. All of you are my gems. I do want to say thank you to all my mods: Yadira, Helena, Deja, Joseph. Do we have anybody come on? We didn't see Jason nor Kathy today. Um, so I do want to say thank you to everyone. We had a great stream. We um, so let's continue to do this. I will probably be back on Saturday. Uh, and like I said, I may do a pre-recorded live stream with Shredder and then try to, and then bring it and release it. And you guys can watch it and I'll be in the comments commenting. Thank you for being here. Remember, I am Jules. All you are my gems. Please do hit a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Have a great day and thank you for being here.